think I've talked to everybody who wants to talk to me. I really wish Halson wanted to talk to me
speak?
more right now. I'll just ask him the same questions I asked him before.
It's had the whole
Just to
region
hear him
around
talk.
Moonrise Towers in a chokehold of darkness and despair for years now. Those who remained are shadow-cursed. If you don't die at their hands, then you become one of them. We have to get to Moonrise, but the less time we spend in its blighted surrounds, the better.
What about the secret stronghold? I've asked you this before.
Precious little. But I'm quite certain it can still be found.
Why is he always wounded? I guess because he never officially, like, joins our party. So he just exists in camp. So he doesn't get the rest, as far as I know. Like, in storyline, like, he's resting with us. But I guess mechanically he's not. Hey, Valiant! Whoa, Valiant getting the first there. Stream must have gone completely down then. Okay. Hey, Karlak. She didn't want to say anything to me yesterday, but I may as well try. No, she's not chatty right now. That's fine. It's cool with me. Well then. Guess we leave camp for now. I'm gonna go back and tell the Spore King that we killed the guy who wanted to kill him. And then maybe he'll give us another reward for being such a wonderful citizen. Maybe. Is this the way I went before? I'm not sure. This might be a different way. I think it still leads to the mushrooms. Ooh. That's a very pretty tree there. No, this is definitely a different way. I'm going to go back. The armor and bear whisper is just so good. Can't remember what it's called. Hide armor +2. That's what I'm wearing. Even Elfbot thinks it's a new stream. Just got a Discord ping. Huh. Now everybody's gonna get re-pinged. The Underdark is so big. There's so mushroom. Ah! Whose laugh is that? Is that Gale's laugh? He cackles like a witch. What? I thought he'd be like, but no, he's like, he literally sounds like a cartoon witch. Astarion's probably like, but Gale, what? Jesus. How did Shadowheart laugh? Probably. Ah! Dylan, you missed the joke before the mushroom one. Wait, there was another pun. I don't even see it. Dead. No, I didn't see anything. Twitch was down, so it's possible it was lost. Hey Kay, how you doing? Good to see you. The elf is live and in Act 1, so I can lurk safely. We are safe here from the spoilers. Did you get to Act 2? Ooh, I'm being so slow. I am taking my time. I'm picking up every single shiny thing and talking to every person. I'm gonna tell the Mushroom King I killed the bad one.
Peacebringer, be at home.
I killed him. He was a little bitch. He was scheming to slaughter your circle.
You are one with Spore. Your throat tightens, then relaxes. The air is serene, your mind untroubled.
The songs we sing now carry your spirit. I first named you Peacebringer. I now name you Kinspear.
Oh, isn't that nice? I think I sided with the right mushrooms. I hope I did. These ones look nicer anyway. They're the superior aesthetic mushrooms. Oh my god, Astarion's outfit. Have you not found his stealth gear? It's really good. It's actually his best in slot for the entire game. So, yeah, if you find it, definitely take it for the stealth bonuses. He also gets a bonus to backstabbing as well. I think it's plus 69. I've been using it almost my whole playthrough. It's so good. Oh, who's this guy over here? I do not think we talked before. Blurg.
Very well.
Ah, a visitor.
Oh,
You're a welcome sight.
didn't expect to see
But
one of you
let
down
us
here.
observe the customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Hello.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service. Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi.
I've never heard of the Society of Brilliance.
Understandable.
He's a
We are
hobgoblin, isn't
small
he?
in number and rarely stay in one place for long. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place.
Why would anyone
It's
want to live down
curious
here?
to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep?
I keep telling people, general fuckery. Mind Flayer infected me with a tadpole. Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that. Not when you first met him. He'll poke your eye or something again. I collect mushrooms to sell on the surface. I'm considering telling him the truth. F5. Hello, I have a deadly infection, which may lead me to go berserk and kill all of you.
Truly remarkable.
Oh, excellent.
But why come to the Underdark, where they hold so much power?
I like danger. I'll explain the story. I don't know what it is about him, but I trust him. He seems intellectual and doesn't seem like he's out for his own interests. I could be wrong.
You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist.
Oh.
Omeluum!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zerkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside her head, but she hasn't turned.
No ceremorphosis?
Oh!
That's impossible.
Hello, what are
That's
you doing here?
intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted?
Are you a good flayer? A mind flayer. Die. No, I don't think so. He seems like he's a friendly noodle mouth man. An illithid is your friend? How is that possible? Sorry, Omeluum? I'd rather not. Please don't put your tentacles in my eye. I've had enough of people poking things in my eye, goddammit. An illithid is your friend? How is that possible?
I have broken free from the Elder Brain's yoke. I no longer serve the grand design. I ask that you refrain from violence, while I respect that your opinion of my kind may not change.
Okay. What is Grand Design? Is that show that's hosted by Kevin MacLeod, where rich people decide that they want to build their dream house? I'm glad you've broken free of it.
A collective quest to eliminate the Gith and enslave all other humanoids. If that settles matters for the time being, would you like a diagnosis? Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
Can you not look at what me and Astarion did last night, because that's private? I don't want anyone seeing that. Okay. Just don't do anything with the tentacles.
As Omeluum's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis.
What happens if the stasis goes away?
I can only theorize, but I suspect your transformation would be both agonizing and instantaneous.
I thought it
Excellent.
was always agonizing, Omeluum.
Well, yes, but that wasn't my point.
Also, the guy voice acting the Hobgoblin. Is that Dave? Is that Halsin's voice actor? I'm hearing something I recognize. Could be him. Can you extract the tadpole? No one can so far, so I don't expect you to be able to.
No, it appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. And even without the shield, the extraction would involve severe cranial trauma.
I love cranial trauma. Go for it. That doesn't sound ideal. Don't waste my time. Say what you mean.
Death.
Ah.
It means you would have to die first to extract the tadpole.
They could res
But
me.
not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination.
Interesting. Hey, Windwalker. Welcome, welcome. Did you miss the smooches? Well, we were robbed today. We got a fade to black with Astarion. Though we did get the proper scene last stream. But alas. Tell Omeluum about the strange mind flayer ship you're on.
A Nautiloid? Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion.
On that note, how cool would it be if they did either a whole other Baldur's Gate game or a DLC set in the Astral Sea? Or Avernus. I feel like if they're going to do a DLC, it would be an Avernus DLC. And then if they were going to do a whole other game, space. And they have spaceships, but like literal ships. And there's all these cool other races as well. And I would love to see it. I would love to see it. It would be such a cool setting. Such a cool setting. And like, you could do anything you wanted in that space. Astral elves are also a thing. Yep. And you've got the... God, I forget what they're called. The monkey people. The oozy people. The plasmoids, that's what they're called. And something else that I forget the name of. But yeah. I mean, Githyanki, obviously, as well. Because the Gith are out there. The Haddersy, yeah. Perhaps Halsin himself was supposed to be a side character at some point. I mean, in early access, he pretty much was. In early access, he was just kind of there. And then the players came out and said, "Oh my god, we love Halsin. Can we have more Halsin?" And they gave him like more of a role in the story, which was amazing. Is it Gith or Gith? Gith. Same thing with Minthara, yeah. Everyone was like, "Oh, we love mummy, evil Minthara. Can we have more Minthara?" So they really listened to the players on that one. Thanks for the information, I guess. It's the same as anyone else who tried to help me. They can't really do anything.
Of course. I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal. But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind.
But if I were to bypass it, then surely I'd transform. Omeluum's voice actor is the same person as Zevlon. Nice! And is... What's his name? Why do I want to call him Crud? The Hobgoblin. Crud? It's probably not even his name. I've forgotten his name, even though I just met him. Is that Halson? Is that a certain Dave? I think it might be. Bypass? What kind of alchemy are we talking about? Isn't the stasis why the tadpole hasn't killed me yet? Yeah.
I do not intend to shatter its protection. I need only bypass the interference that prevents me from communicating with the lava.
Okay, and if you bypassed it, could you tell the lava to leave? Maybe? What kind of alchemy are we talking about here?
A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence.
Okay.
I would require a fresh ton of madness and Timusk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous.
Nah.
Timusks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
Eating those doesn't sound like a great idea. Lovely. So, where do I find these mushrooms? That's too risky of an experiment for me. Count me out. I think I already have what you're looking for, maybe. Do I? I mean, I've been to another place that they didn't think I've been to yet, so yeah.
These are fine
Oh,
specimens.
we can get high now.
It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Oh.
Omeluum turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promises as to its taste.
Before we do this, what exactly is it gonna do to me?
It will lower the psionic defenses around the lava. If I cannot remove it, I may still be able to tell you more about its origin.
Okay.
Omeluum watches you with cautious intensity. It expects doubt. It expects fear.
What aren't you telling me? Is this experiment dangerous?
Only in that you may be a danger to yourself. What the potion may make you see or feel, I cannot determine. But unless you are already a step from death, it will not kill you.
I'm guessing my protector is going to step in. Because my theory, which don't tell me if I'm correct, is that the protector is actually the like fledgling worm inside my mind. And it does whatever it has to convince me not to remove it and to protect itself. Okay. F5. I'll drink the potion. What could go wrong?
The acidic liquid tightens your throat, burning on the way down. It's a bolt of agony straight to your stomach.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber.
Draw on your willpower and resist. Throw your focus into the present, not the illusions. Let's do a wisdom saving throw. Oh, I can still be blessed. Shot, bless me. Ah! No! No! I should have inspiration as well. Oh, we're good. Oh, the bonus saved me.
Dark holes bite at the edges of your vision, but the void cannot draw you in. The tadpole spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it means to hollow out your skull.
drown out the tadpole by focusing on a tune. Resist the panic from within. Wall off your mind from the psionic seizure. I've got pretty much the same on these, so... Down, down, down by the river. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Take me through the night. Down, down, down by the river. Don't wake me up, just leave me here dreaming. It worked. Excellent.
The cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power. More power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Omeluum, are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling.
I felt it grow inside me. That is more power than ever. That potion of yours could have killed me. The tadpole almost did the same.
Such an outcome was not in my calculations. There is more to this being than mere stasis.
So I went through all of this and the tadpole's still lodged in my brain. Great, thanks. What's next? Cutting off my own head? I suppose it's not all bad. More power is better than less. Yeah, but if it's gained more power, that means it can also be stronger to break free. I like power. Not that I want to use it though.
Indeed. Although I may have another solution, albeit a temporary one. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn?
Why didn't you mention this ring before this potion debacle? Also, doesn't he need it? Otherwise, he might come under their influence again. I have gold. Will that suit? No, I want this power. Keep your ring. How about I tell you more about the Nautiloid? Every last detail. Either give me the ring or I'll run you through, bitch! Seems a bit violent. Why didn't you mention it before?
Because removal seemed preferable to negation. And
Yeah.
I must admit, I was curious to study the tadpole myself.
You were curious about something that could have killed me. Oh, excuse me. I just find this whole mind-bending business so relaxing. I want this power. Do I? I mean, I'll tell you more about the Nautiloid.
A fascinating topic indeed. What can you tell me?
Give a dramatic retelling of your time on the Mind Flayer ship. Offer a detailed, logical analysis of the Nautiloid. I'll try the performance. Yeah!
What a brilliant experience. To feel one step closer to my ancestors is a fine gift indeed.
Really?
Here, it is yours. May it serve you as well as it has served me.
A pretty thing. And at least it offers us some protection from the tadpole.
You can wear
Of
it
course,
if you like.
the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth.
Ah, I'm poisoned.
Never seen anything like it. This message is evolving.
Mayhaps, mayhaps.
Perhaps, but at such an accelerated rate.
It simply shouldn't be possible.
But it's happening. Unfortunately for everyone. You gave it to me, right? But I have my very important magic ring. It's very magical. Ring of Mind shielding. You have advantage on saving throws against charmed. Okay. I just hope.
How can I help?
Gale, no one clicked you. Go home. I just hope it doesn't put him at risk. Because he needed it to stay free.
I greet you, son-child.
How did you escape your colony then?
I was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people despise. It gave me the strength to resist the Elder Brain. Every waking hour I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry empowered me. The moment its control shattered, I fled. Before the colony discovered I had defected.
I guess they normally just kill them if they're born with magic. How do you survive? Don't you need brains?
In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect.
Okay.
I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company.
Creative
And
differences.
thus I now feed from those who act against the society's goals.
I mean, seems as good a motivation as any. Hi, Amygdala. You joined in to see Astarion like that. Yeah, it's a really good stealth set, isn't it? Really good. You hardly see him. It's very, very low key. Best way to deal with that sort of hunger, I suppose. That's disgusting. You're a monster. Well, best way to deal with that sort of hunger, I suppose, if you can see who is worthy and who is not.
Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes?
Let me see your wares. Do you enough money to buy my crap because no one else does? Everyone else is poor. Thank you. What does he have? Psychic resistance? Ooh. The Shade Spell Circlet. While the wearer is obscured in shadow, their spells gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC, making them more likely to succeed. That's pretty nice. Oh, he's got books. Magic of the Weave. Can I just read it from his inventory? No. That would be cheeky. I wish I could, though. On Illithids. I mean, it only costs 34 gold. Can I buy some books? How much? Can I buy? Buy? He doesn't seem to want me to buy. Can I not buy? Is this not a shop? Am I doing it wrong? I haven't bought much in this game before, so maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the problem. Can I just... Ah, there we go. Okay, right-click buy doesn't work, apparently. I'll buy this too. Thank you.
May your travels be safe and swift.
You can also double-click. Okay. Books. Oh, who technically bought that? Was it
Ready
Gale?
and willing.
Could have been Gale. Ah, here we go. Many curious scholars have noted the Illithids' disdain for arcane magic. yet do not understand the reasons behind it. In traditional Illithid circles, psionics are considered incontrovertible proof of our superior minds, and that which relies on study or bloodline is but a corruption of pure mental power. Yet, were it so inferior, it would not have been able to subvert an elder brain. I have proven that myself, and hope the Society of Brilliance will be able to spread this evidence to the contrary far and wide. My people need not be slaves to the grand design, should they will it. Divine magic is a more complex matter. Some of our creed advance the philosophies of gods like Ilsenine and Ilsensine and Manzikorian. But that should not be taken as mindless worship. If anything, many of my brethren are jealous of these beings and study their works in order to supplant them in the future. But to be a god's servant, forever yielding, that goes against the tenets of every circle, no matter how liberal their creed. Okay, that's interesting to know that they're not just like mindless slaves. And they have a master plan, and in the future they want to take over from the very gods themselves. You definitely don't want to sleep on the merchants. They have some of the best stuff in the game. I need to go and see what the other merchant has for sale. I basically just ignored what she had for sale and just sold rubbish to her. Game of the century, absolutely. Game of all the years. If Baldur's Gate doesn't get Game of the Year, I will eat my own hair and cut off my ears. It really does deserve Game of the Year in so many ways. What was the other book I bought? Ah, on soul coins. Academic disclosure, this research was funded independently and conducted at a site in Avernus, first plane of the Nine Hells. Counterkeep does not encourage or promote the entrapment of mortal souls. Good disclaimer. Soul coins, as a concept, are one of merciless simplicity. The sum of personal and magical essence, the soul, is bound into a minted piece of infernal iron and used as currency by devils and their cohort. They are frequently traded. Hello. Mog's talking. Do you like soul coins? Do you want a soul coin? No, you probably eat it. The sum of personal and magical essence, the soul, is bound into a minted piece of infernal iron and used as currency by devils and their cohort. They are frequently traded. For their value can purchase mercenaries, magical items, and even fuel the strange engines in the hells. However, there is a fascinating culture surrounding soul coins as well. I spoke to a devil who admitted she has one coin that she will never sell, for it was the bargain that got her promoted out of Lemure status. She connected me to a half-elf warlock who had, excuse me, Mog, promised his soul to a coin after death. I was able to look at his contract, which is reproduced below. The next 50 pages appear to be a painstakingly written legal document in Infernal, with a headache-inducing number of footnotes. Yeah, the devils, they're good with their deals. Always read the small print. Okay, well, that was a good purchase. That was some well-spent money.
Have you spoken with Skris lately?
Who's Skris?
Yes. She is cataloguing Koatoan fertility rituals.
Is Skris another mind flayer? I wonder.
Oh. Well, perhaps after I finish my research here, I'll join her.
Hello, creature. Oh. She's just woken up and she hungers for attention, as usual. Hello. You missed the whole section with the mind flayer. And you missed the whole section where my eye got dredged out of my body. Probably a good thing, you're only 2. Yeah. Yes, this game is too highly rated for you. Yeah. You need to grow up a bit first. Maybe when you're older, you can play it. I think you'd be friends with Shadowheart. You gonna come sit on my lap, or...? She's not sure. She's not sure. Merchants also update their gear with every long rest. Really? Really? And every character level? I never knew that before.
An accelerated rate.
Oh, looks like I need to go back and look at a couple of the merchants, especially the Druid Grove merchant. Ooh, I did not know that. Weird how he talks about other flayers as individuals, even though they're under the grand design. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like some of his kin are trying to resist, or like would resist if they knew it was an option. So maybe that's what he's alluding to. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. The Humes. Queen Mogul Moo requests my presence. And we are almost an hour over when I normally end stream, but that's just the way it goes with Baldur's Gate. One does not simply play Baldur's Gate for a set number of hours, no. One plays Baldur's Gate until one suddenly realizes what the time is, and that's how it works.